Hey there, folks. I'm Zerfall.
I'm serious, JG. I thought we were going to open with the Nazi guy talking, but I guess...
Ah, but I have to get my mouse captured, so I had a couple seconds of air to fill here.
Ah.
Here we go.
At last, the great old ones are about to regain their throne and rule until the end of time.
Oh no, this is the native
That's
guy.
Narakamus. Yeah, it's Narakamus. The native guy. How could you forget the name of Narakamus? An old friend to all of us, a long time, big part of the Zerfall channel, the Zerfall brand.
Quite frankly, I barely know Ryan's name, and it's just because his name is really Ryan.
Well, I mean, he did tell us, my name is Ryan. My name is Ryan. My name is Ryan.
That's true. The sound test maybe is what hammered it home.
Once I have intoned
this is
the
what he said last time.
incantation, Garf Cthulhu, for the
Garf.
third time,
Snarf?
Cthulhu shall return.
What are we
and the
gonna
race
do
of the
tonight?
Lord shall rule over mankind.
You thought Cthulhu could be defeated by, like Mumra, by the, the Sword of Thunder or whatever the hell it's called?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, when he shoots off the bandages, he does get pretty powerful.
You're talking about Lion-O, right? When he shoots off those bandages?
I thought you said could he be defeated by Mumra?
Oh, I meant like Mumra. I'm pretty sure that's what I said. But, like, yeah, that's like... Because Lion-O's got the sword of whatever. I know it can summon Thundercats and cut things. So it's kind of a dual-purpose weapon. Whop it, as they say.
I have to walk slow
All right.
now because I've got a sword, and I'm holding it like I know what I'm doing with it.
If you're holding it like it's phallic symbol.
I said I knew what I was doing with it. Oh, there was something else. Oh, it's just Ryan. Okay. I guess we look at this thing.
You got the Necronomicon. That's...
Right-click is
That's
look,
not-
so I'm just going to look at it.
Well, you've looked at it all the way to picking it up, I guess.
No, I haven't picked it up yet. I just, like, now I picked it up. Aha, I had to pick it up to...
Oh, but don't leave that guy's room with it, or it'll burn in your pocket, and then he'll go, Mr. Parker.
All it says
I
is
mean,
this book.
Ryan.
What happens if I put it back? I'm not allowed to. And also, this isn't a thing. You'd think that they...
I think you had to use that to get the images of Narakamus and the other guy to appear.
No, maybe.
Wolfskin showed up, I think, according to the walkthrough.
There's a rowing
there's
boat.
always a so why isn't there a guy like who makes us talk to him, and unless we choose exactly the right things, he says, "I give up. I guess we can't win. Well, bye, Mr. Parker. No boot for you."
Although this seems to be in some sort of basement. You'd think that there'd be like, you have to find a bung somewhere so you can plug up the bung hole to get across.
Could be, yeah.
Oop!
Dietrich knew
What?
you were stubborn.
What?
He thought I might find you here.
Okay.
Okay.
I just,
We're gonna have a boat sword fight here, and do it as quick as possible.
Well, because you just like, yeah, I don't know if that was the rate at which that was meant to
No,
play, where you just like, you guys are suddenly locked in.
You've kept your cards close to your chest since the very beginning, Sears.
You stuffed them inside your bra.
Unfortunately, the game is over for you, Jan.
How does he know our real name?
Playtime's over. Game over, yeah. Automatic saving. I think we gotta talk to him.
Do not blaspheme!
Ooh. Or you can just die. Was that
How
it?
dare
Did
you
you
take
just
the name of Lord in vain? Chop.
Did you just go straight to the screen like that's it, or did you?
That's
click
it.
Menu.
That's
Oh,
it.
wow.
There's like you fell in the water.
You would even get like a poor Parker. He got carved up.
Do not blaspheme!
Okay, as long as we don't respond to him, he never kills us.
Okay, so we could just be like, it's like the first Doctor Strange movie where he's in this infinite loop with the evil creature, and it's like, I'll never die as long as I just freeze this game. Do not blaspheme.
I'm just curious.
Get it at the end.
Okay, don't use that.
I think we are supposed to talk to him.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to try everything at my disposal.
Do not blaspheme. Howard Parker is also my god.
How ironical.
His name is Howard
Wait.
Carter, by the way.
Did he say how ironical?
That's what I heard. How ironical. You don't understand the nuclear power.
He was given the notes and someone forgot to dot the exclamation point.
Your father placed all his hopes in you to save humanity, and I am your father's best friend.
Although he probably wouldn't be happy with you now.
Isn't it ironical, don't you think?
Isn't it romantic?
Oh, because we said our dad's name, we know how to hold the sword now.
Repartee for an amateur.
He's just not as angry as he was when we blasphemed. So to figure out what his deal is, he was our father's best friend, and our father sent us back in time, and he was supposed to raise us, but instead he dropped us at an orphanage and became Cthulhu guy. But he didn't kill us. He just dropped us at an orphanage and became Cthulhu
I thought
guy.
some random lady found us in the middle of the street.
Yeah, well, he traveled back in time with us, I think.
Well, we gotta ask about John T.
It's been a whole week. Yeah.
The T stands for Carter.
John Parker is your grandfather, but he does not know it.
What a jerk. And Mr. Carter is your uncle.
I like how after you figured out the first one,
That
it's
is
just like
truly typical of the son of Howard Parker.
holding his sword up like an idiot and me just slapping it.
Blocking my attacks without effort. How truly typical.
Well, so the thing is, once you figured out the first one, right? It's just like, oh, do you talk about the gods, or do you say the one thing that's not that's not blasphemy?
All right, well, let's see this one.
Oh no, you can't mention him. No,
Because it says here you're supposed to talk about the great old ones. How are you I guess this is just a trial and error.
Oh, I guess you're not saying a particular name.
How ironical.
How ironical.
Your father played... And
For an amateur.
John Parker is your grandfather, but he does not...
Nice block for someone that
That
sucks
is
at
truly
blocking.
typical of the son of Howard.
No, how skillful you are.
He just goes. "Eh,
It is too late.
eh."
Dietrich and the Rakamus are already celebrating the ceremony that will bring Cthulhu back to Earth.
Wait, you're saying Cthulhu? Yeah, I thought it was Cthulhu. You're not even pronouncing it right. Blasphemer attack.
And we win because he blasphemed.
Yeah.
I do like though that like you're like Dietrich, and he's like, you're dead, and you're like the old gods. He's like, let me tell you about Dietrich and what he's up to.
Pray
How
to your
ironical.
god one last time, Jan.
Mian Khan Cook.
I changed identity 16 years ago. I was Lieutenant Shelton, dispatched with you into the past by your father.
Oh, there
This
you go.
journey through time has made me realize the power of the great old ones.
Mm-hmm.
But like our dad sent you back in time, not the great old ones.
Yeah, but
I shall do what I should have done 30 years ago on my arrival in
if
London.
he's like young and not that great, imagine how great the great old ones must be. Even a young, not great one is able to figure out time travel. And now there's a chandelier above his head.
Oh yeah, I see the rope.
He
Okay,
just gets stabbed anyway, though. I mean,
Joker trouble, Joker.
why is there a chandelier over his head now?
The chandelier exploded. It must have been full of nitroglycerin. Whoa, everything's on fire now. It's a pool of whatever that stuff is that's bubbling up from the earth.
How inflammable.
Texas tea? Can we just put our sword back on? Nope.
Can we stick their sword in one of the masks?
I'm sad that I died.
It's like when you touch those, like, three things pop up on the floor, and one of them makes you win, one of them renders the game unwinnable, and one of them just kills you on the spot.
Alright. Maybe the sword goes in this one that looks like a sword? Maybe I should just look at them first?
Look at this mask can't talk. Oh, perhaps one of the masks always tells the truth, the other mask always tells a lie. So you have only one question to figure out which mask.
They're terracotta masks. Sort of S is drawn underneath. Oh, that one matters. Okay. What if I just click on it? It doesn't even make it smile.
I tried to tickle it, nothing.
Hey, like, you tried the first two masks, jerk. What do you expect? Alright, what if we stick this one in this one?
Oh, did you already try the first one? I didn't even notice.
No, I
Yeah.
just thought this one looked like it had,
Oh, the one with
A sword
the one
symbol
had
at
an
the bottom.
X symbol under it, and I was like, oh, maybe that's S for sword, but in fact, it told you to do what you just did. So we may have missed a death for the first mask, but I'm sure it's exactly the same as the death from the second mask.
Just breeze fire on you.
Probably.
Oh god, look at the skull.
Kind of gross.
It's like one of those aliens from
Alien.
StarCon 2, the ones with the necks that don't bend.
Yeah, whatever. I like the lady heads sticking out of sticks.
Do you know who doesn't like them? Ryan.
No,
He's
I
not
like
even to look at them.
Jeez. How ironical. I have to try something else.
Like, just, there's clearly a ladder in there. Just go up. I guess Necronomicon? Oh, I guess.
Just keep playing. I think this is a pixel hunt deal.
I'll look around a bit then. Oh, is there a tooth that's loose? Am I standing directly in front of what I need to do this? This is the one thing about this game is that you don't have enough options to do stuff. So like everything is just a to be difficult.
Some crap,
it's just there's like, and if like it was obvious that there was something around, or that you were looking for a particular thing.
So I don't even feel like there's a pixel for you to find. There's just a flagstone at the bottom center you're supposed to step on. I don't even know if it's marked as an item or object. You weren't standing at the right spot. I hadn't seen it do anything either.
It'd be great if it was behind the tusk. Maybe it's this one up here. Maybe it's on the previous screen. Aha!
Oh, there you go, flagstone. It was marked. You have to step on it before you cross the crap, which didn't even make sense because both walkthroughs I'm looking at tell you to do the thing with the stone first. I'll save before you go in there.
I suppose. It's been doing a pretty good job of
auto-saving, you're right.
Auto-saving, but you never know when it's going to mess up. Where on earth could such a monstrosity come from?
Monstropolis.
It's the Circle of Stones.
Oh, hide behind the tree before Neurochimus just kills you.
That's a good point. Actually, I am in control. What are you doing?
Yeah, you don't get to hide behind a tree this time.
I know.
You're armed and ready for battle.
They didn't even make me take the sword out.
No,
How big yellow squiggly comes from the sky?
It's the ultimate warrior. See, you've got a lot of sword skill now.
EIA.
EIA.
EIA. And on that farm, he had a tentacle beast that would drive men to madness. EIA. Hey, would you like a Necronomicon? Would that help you with your evil?
He doesn't even say no to that. Oh no, he tentacled me. I mean, it's like unique deaths, but they don't even let you enjoy them. They should like freeze frame on you being sucked in or something.
Yeah, I mean, like I think a little, like just the animation, like the bats and shit flying up to you in the last game was so charming in its own goofy way.
I guess I talked to him.
Okay. So you have what you need to do this. I'm not sure why you would necessarily do what they're saying to do. But you only got 2 objects. There's not that many things to use them on.
No, it's just... No. Oh, grab this.
Something happened when you click the sword on yourself.
I didn't see it happen, but I'm going to try it again here.
Kind of like paused for a second and thought, didn't it?
Sword on Ryan. Oh, I didn't use it soon enough.
Fatang, Cthulhu,
Oh,
Yai!
It skipped a thing because I tried to do something after I charged myself up.
Oh, you got sword power going?
We must intone an incantation against this intruder.
Because I was trying to silently do it myself, but clearly he picked the sword up in the air.
Man, Neurochimus sounded cooler in the last game. He nerfed his voice.
I mean, being burned alive does that to you.
I suppose.
Do I still? Maybe I use.
Do it again, man. Keep powering up that sword.
I'm charging my lasers.
Bethang Cthulhu EIE!
I have returned from the future. Look at my new features. Look at the features of he who shall open the gate.
And even Rockmus is like, dude, calm down. You're coming off as crazy.
He's like, I put on a mask. Oh, my sword.
All right, now you got to use the Necronomicon on one of the 4 objects that's here.
The Necronomicon.
Just chuck it over there.
He's just throwing it off his hat. I needed that hat. It matches my mask.
All right, now even Neurocomus is losing the dignity he once had.
Oh, watch this.
Why did that
Sayonara,
happen?
schmuck.
What?
Auf
Wait, we
Wiedersehen,
didn't-
schmuck. I messed it up.
Yeah, you messed it up. We didn't even get a chance to determine that white is the color of sky and green is the color of something that wasn't Earth, because Earth was brown or whatever.
Oh, I've been looking forward to that this entire game, and I messed it up.
Well, now we got to pick an ending here.
Oh,
The
can I save?
Survivor.
Oh, I can save.
Even now, we can save. To save it as Auf Wiedersehen, schmuck. We can say it at the end of the series. The one who never was, or the survivors of time. What ending do you feel like having, folks? Because your decisions don't matter until this point, where you just get to decide which ending you want.
What is this, Mass Effect?
Do you want to be the survivor of time or green
Edward
explosions?
Space, 20th of January, 1937.
Oh man, there's the woman that we did this all for.
Dad,
Mom?
what's
Yeah.
happened to Ryan? He should have been back.
He won't be coming back, Diane. You cannot play with
There's a
time.
little
with
ditty
impunity.
about Ryan and Diane.
Right now,
Maybe you should have told him that.
Ryan has probably disappeared forever in another continuum.
Hopefully
Ryan
he's got
is
some
in
chili
another
dogs
castle.
there.
Orion is in another castle.
Ryan has never existed in our world.
Then how can we remember him?
But yeah,
No,
what the
that's
fuck?
not true. He saved us. He changed the course of our lives. Ryan exists. I'll never forget him. He'll come back.
Ryan is a posse.
The Armadas lived in peace at Tiwanaku
Uh-huh.
until the day the fair-haired man appeared.
Wait, did we start this whole thing?
The fair-haired man, are they talking about,
He overthrew
Winters?
the king of the Aymaras
Okay.
and became the god of gods.
Oh, so he's got like crazy carrot top hair now.
Thus, what had previously been would return yet again.
We chose poorly.
I guess we chose the ending where not only do we not come back, but Nazi mask guy rules over Central America until presumably he dies.
Oh, look! Check out this sweet.
Oh man, we're gonna have like Dom DeLuise and Burt Reynolds outtakes here.
Look at that dithering. Remember when the explosion happened?
Yeah, it's so ironical.
Hey, remember when we looked at the radar multiple times during the game?
Hey, that thing's landing gears are down. I didn't think the aircraft did that.
Let me grab my coffee.
Prisoners of getting zapped.
Hey, there's that radar again. They're showing literally every cutscene, but they forgot that one of them's the same.
Moroccomus showing out as flying dudes. Ouch. And the radar just again. Oh man, that thing's landing gear is so awesome. I could read endless paragraphs about them. Ah. Don't you blaspheme, son.
There's some definite. There must have been multiple artists for some of these things. 'Cause the
What
style
is this?
changes.
The string behind is fine, but like, I'd rather be looking at that one radar screen again. Wait, did that happen in the game? I don't remember that.
I'm pretty sure it did. Those landing gear did nothing.
If only they had landing gear out at all times.
Good thing we saved it.
Well, I think you somehow managed to, just based on the fact that one of them is a bright shining day and the other one is like hell coming to some weird obelisk, you have figured out how to show the best ending last.
Look,
which is
I know
probably
that if
preferable.
there's a red explosion, it means the renegade ending. If there's a green explosion, it means the...
But if you get renegade ending with all the war assets, there's a like quarter of a second clip at the end where it sounds like maybe Shepard breathes in, like he's still alive. So
Hey, the store won't stop opening.
it's just like that radar dish that won't stop spinning.
Edwards Base, 20th
Hey, we're
of
back.
January 1937.
He can't be back. He's lost in time. Shut up, Dad.
Did you mess with time? No. So it really should have been if you did something different when you did the back in time thing. It should have given you bad ending. That would have been good. But then they would have been like, oh, it's like 20 screens ago.
Ryan, thank God you're safe.
This is before they'd figured out that whole let's give them multiple endings and make their decisions matter thing. Like, they're making baby steps towards the brilliance that is like Mass Effect 3's ending, but they're not quite there yet.
How did you manage to return to our world, my boy?
I was just telling the girl here that you wouldn't be able to, and then for some reason we both thought about masked Carrot Top ruling Aztecs.
Also, don't ask why we're just in the like storage room for no reason.
Well, the evil officer who's a traitor is actually still in charge, and he locked us in here. And then he said, Auf Wiedersehen, schmucks.
Grandfather, a lot.
And you too, Mother, about why it's probably a good thing we never got it on.
For there are strange eons where even death can die.
They're like, oh man, he didn't come back with his mind intact. Oh well.
Wait, death can die? How ironical would that be?
A little too ironical.
A little too ironical.
I really do think.
The Armadas lived in peace at Tiwanaku.
Oh wait, so this asshole shows up no matter what? What?
Until the day the fair-haired man
I suppose it's
appeared.
supposed to be like a time loop, I guess, eh?
I guess.
He
I mean,
overthrew the
at
king of
least
the
it took like
Armadas
100 fewer videos than 7th Saga to get to a crappy time loop.
and became the god of gods.
7th Saga, or as you would know it, the prequel to 7th Saga 2.
Thus,
Yeah, so
what
that-
had previously been would return.
Wait, so that
yet
really doesn't, like, the
again.
only difference then is, do you feel like coming back or not? Because everything else will play out exactly the same.
But I guess the things that are playing out exactly the same are up until the point where we come back. You know what I mean? Like, that's actually technically the last chronologically seen. So we have busted out of the time loop,
Right.
right?
Well, no, okay, so this doesn't really make sense because Diane and Parker Carter's grandson, or whoever the hell the old man is, they're out of the time loop no matter what. It's really just a matter of whether you get
whether you get out of the
sucked
time
into an alternate dimension or not, because always Werner von Nazi guy becomes like a dumbass looking member of Gwar and rules over ancient times.
But like that already happened, right? Like we
that
knew
already
about that
happened.
history.
And then the Streng Geheim here, the prisoners of ice. Like, okay, they're showing us this box, and it's like the end, and they didn't at least put a question mark there.
Oh.
It is the end, because they're dealt with. Like, that guy is going to be an asshole in the past, but we're done. He's not popping up again.
Yep. This is
So
just
is
the screensaver. I didn't click the
Is
rest of it.
Cthulhu defeated forever now, or?
Well, who knows? Maybe there's something after this. Nope, it's the recap. I mean,
recap
I don't
about
know
what
that
they're
it's
interested
forever, but at least we're going to get to see the good future. But we don't get to see it. Characters do.
Well, I suppose that's true. Yeah, I don't know for Diane which was the good future. It might turn out after a couple of years of dating Ryan.
I also don't know that they had quite the relationship development that we may have assigned to them.
No, I mean, it was, she was upset that he was gone, and it was obviously, she's the only woman in the game that she was walking all sexy. You got to
She did not
acknowledge
walk
that.
as sexy as Ryan.
Well, yeah, but no one does. I mean, you're setting an impossible standard for her to live up to, Zerfall.
I think they were trying to make you feel attracted to her so that when you found out she was like either your aunt or your mother that you felt for.
Yeah, I suppose that could be. I do love the English officer who turns out to be Cthulhu guy. Is like, don't blaspheme! Stab, stab. We got to see this all the way through because I have a new quip when we watch that Junkers 87 crash, I'm going to say something really funny.
You're really building it up now.
I'm really building it up. There's no way this can be. Auf Wiedersehen, schmuck! Because he's German, you see.